Hello everyone and welcome to episode 4 of my Let's Play on the NeoNetwork Skyblock. It's so nice to see you all here. And if you're wondering, oh my gosh, who's that? That's not Iris Psycho, is it? It is. This is called my cozy model. If you follow me on Twitch, which BT dubs you should, it's Iris Psycho on Twitch, same throughout all the medias. This model I use when I want to have more of a cozy, chill vibe, and that is definitely what we're going for in today's stream. So, what we did in the last episode was literally the entire episode was making this house, and it was a very difficult time for me. I had the hardest time making it because I am just such a slow builder, but in this episode, we're going to do even more building and expanding. However, we're not going to be as slow-paced about it. I want to get boom, boom, boom. I want to get several houses down for our spawners. I also, one of the biggest things I do on stream on Twitch as of lately is fishing. So I really want to expand this pond that I have right here. And then you may also notice I have some new things built on the island. We have a hopper system for our ore generator. That's pretty neat. And we have a manual farming. I talked about last episode that we'd be doing this on Comedic Humor's Let's Play video. So if you haven't checked that out, go check out Comedic Humor and you can see us building it. It was such a good time. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out because it's super hard making like efficiency items that actually look nice. And I really like that layout. But without further ado, let's just hop right into it.
Hello everyone and welcome to part 4. Yeah, we're gonna be expanding the area out there, right? And making some houses for the what is it? The spawners, right?
Yeah, spawner houses, because 2 houses for 2 different spawners are simply not enough for us.
Yeah.
I think the best way to get started is simply expanding out this entire platform. You can see here we destroyed the chest that we're sitting over here. And also, I want to expand out this platform. I don't know by how much. I'm going to find that out as we're doing it, but I'm just going to cut right to it. So, I will be back in just a moment, and everything will be all filled out. Okay, now that we have everything all filled in, and you can see here, we went a little crazy. We realized that the island was just way too small for us, so we filled in all of this, and let me just tell you, we have a lot more room to play around here. Now the first thing I think that we're going to do is expand our little pond and turn it into more of a lake status instead of pond status. And I'm actually going to move this surface of water over into this area so that I can extend these houses over here and kind of make the flow of the village a little more natural. But we're gonna go ahead and fill in this water just real quick, and once again I will be right back. Now that we have the lake all, or the pond all filled in, which took longer than expected, honestly. I forgot how tedious it is to fill in bodies of water when you don't have sponges, but we made it through. We're just gonna get started on building the lake, and I was talking to Comedic and we both agree that it should be relatively big. We're thinking about starting from like somewhere right here and like extending out this way and making it like that big so we can get a good amount of people, maybe even bigger, I don't know. I'm just gonna start with like destroying the ground and making the outline. But while I'm doing this, I wanted to congratulate Comedic Humor for being the first to hit 1 million dragon damage at Deep Boss. How do you feel about that, Comedic? The grind is over.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit excited for the grind to be over. I definitely was spending a little bit too much time at D-Boss, so now I actually get to like do other things on the server than just sit at D-Boss 16 plus hours a day.
Yeah, because that's literally all you did. You were just really trying to get that first million, which I think is a huge accomplishment because you hit that exactly 2 weeks since the season, you know, reset. Like, season reset was on the 16th. You completed it yesterday, which was yesterday the 30th? Or was it the 29th? You did it the 29th.
Oh
my gosh,
it was one of those 2 days. Yeah, I actually can't remember.
Yeah, now I'm like, wait, what exactly
I'm pretty sure it was on the
happening?
30th. I'm pretty sure it was on the 30th.
Now I'm having a hard time myself, and it literally just happened.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was on the 30th, because it was exactly 2 weeks since season 4 started, and season 4 started on the 16th. So yeah, okay. It was on the 30th.
Okay, good clarification. Is this big enough? It looks big, but is it big enough? Because we like to host fishing parties. It's like one of our favorite things to do when we're streaming. By the way, Comedic Humor also streams on Twitch. So do I. Go check us both out at IrisPsycho and Comedic Humor. TwitchTV.com. Wink wonk.
Wink wonk.
Wink wonk. What do you think about this? Is this big enough for fishing parties?
I think it is.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Because like, keep in mind, like, while we are gonna have a lot of people, like, even if we had everyone fill up like around the circle, you know, we don't want to be too far away from everyone, you know?
Yeah.
Does that make
sense? Okay, I get you. And yeah. I also was talking a little bit about adding. So, our island right now is mainly flat terrain, and I don't like flat terrain that much. Like, I'll deal with it. But adding some nice natural hills would be really cool. Some natural terrain. And so I was thinking about adding a hill relatively close to the pond. I'm thinking on this side, I'm gonna have to expand out and add a hill here, and then adding a waterfall that goes into the hill.
Ooh, okay, that sounds really good. Yeah.
But I will say, I don't think I'm gonna do that this episode. I mainly just want to focus on expanding that water area and placing our houses down. So I am going to fill in this little lake area, and I am gonna fast forward through it because you know me, it's gonna take a hot minute. I'm trying to keep my videos to about 20 to 30 minutes, so we're gonna try condensing a little bit. So enjoy some music while I fill in this pond. Now that we've finished with that, and you can see I've made it look a little more natural. See the mossy cobbles at the bottom because of moss, right? Anyways, how do you think that's looking, Comedic?
I really like the way it looks. It looks like just a natural pond, basically. Just going down into the earth. I like it a lot.
I'm extremely happy with how that turned out. We're going to add some decorations inside of it, including adding a dock, but for right now, there needs to be water in this lake. So with the movie magic, I'm gonna cut to magically adding water in here. Okay. Ta-da! The lake is all filled, and it only took I think that only took me like 5 minutes to fill in this entire thing. I'm pretty sure. Was it?
Yeah, it was pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie. It actually went by really fast.
I work fast when I can just focus in. I think the next thing we should do is you said that you wanted a dock, so that's what I'm gonna add next. So I'm thinking like right here, so people could just walk up over here and fish on the dock if they'd like to. And I'm thinking to do like let me craft some slabs. I think that would be nice. And we'll do like boom bada bang. We'll make this go out. I wonder how far we want it to go out. What is that looking like? Is that far enough? Would you like it a little further?
I
like
think
one further.
Yeah, I think that's good right there.
Awesome.
I think that's a sweet spot. Yeah.
And then we obviously want some support beams for this guy. I put that too far or not far enough. So I'm thinking like this, and then I'm gonna break these blocks. I hate breaking things underwater because they take so long to do. It's just like flying.
Yeah.
And then we'll place these right here. I'm loving how this is looking. I'm really, really happy with how this lake had turned out. Those are invisible for me. And then we'll do like this. And I think I might add some fencing. I might add some fences to the side, like railways. Keep everyone safe. I'm gonna strip the wood. Oh, does the strip wood mesh too much with the dark oak?
Ooh, I think it does. I mean, we could turn this dark oak plank or slabs into just oak planks, right?
Yes.
Maybe?
Do you want to grab some oak planks and do that?
Yeah, I got you.
Awesome. Thank you. But we'll do this, and then I think that would make it look much better. I missed one, and we'll go ahead and place these right here. I'm so good at explaining things. I'm seriously, I have such a hard time talking while I'm building. I'm sorry. But I'm trying. And then I do think spruce for the fences are the go-to right now. And we'll do fences like, I don't know if we should do either every other, because what people want to, they can still fish over the fence. They can fish over the fence.
Yeah, I think that'll look good.
I think for the oak logs, let's try this. I feel like this is such a flat build, like some definition is missing. And I don't know if I'm gonna waterlog the slabs by doing this, but I think if we build it right here, I am, but that's fine because it's an easy fix. But if we build it under so that this goes, I'll cut to I'll cut to my vision. 1 second. All right, comedic. We had to do this off camera because it was a whole lot of talking, a whole lot of coordinating. But I'm pretty happy with how this dock turned out. Do you have your fishing rod in your inventory?
I do.
Do you want to give us a little preview of what this is gonna look like?
Let's go.
Yeah, it's the first thing you catch is stuff. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Another kelp!
More kelp. Oh wait, I did get a chest though.
Nice, that's huge. Nice. We love getting our chest.
Okay, come on, Shirley. This one. Okay, there we go.
Oh, what did you catch there?
1-star carp. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's all right. It's all right. Fine. But as far as fishing goes, like I'm so happy with how this turned out. It looks amazing. I'm very pleased with myself. And I do appreciate Comedic helping out with the bridge because I'll be honest, I'm not good with making bridges, or this is even a bridge. It's like a dock. It's a dock. And over here, maybe not right over here, maybe like somewhere right along here, eventually in the future will be like a little fisherman's hut. You know what I mean? Like just a little hut to sell your fishes at, but you're actually not going to sell your fishes there. It's just for aesthetic reasons. But today's not the day for that. Another day will be for the fisherman's hut and the mountain terrain waterfall type situation. Now, thank you for showcasing your fishing. What do you think we should do now, though? What should we work on?
I think we do need the houses for the mobs. I think that's probably the most important thing, and also just kind of extending this little pathway connecting my little servant house and the storage house over here.
Yeah, for
With
sure.
the I forget what it's called. You use the shovel on it. I don't remember. Just a little dirt path, I guess is what I'll call it.
Paved path, whatever it is, paved placements, whatever it may be. I think that the best thing to do when making the houses is first figuring out where the house meant places are, because that's a hard thing for me to be like, oh, I don't know where the houses should be. So I think we should, I'm just gonna outline where they go with some wool. We're gonna have one right here. And of course, with every one of these smaller houses, we'll have some bigger ones in the mix, but every one of the small spawner houses, they're gonna be in a 5x5 because we want the spawners to be placed exactly in the middle. And you can already see I messed up here. Where did I mess up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The inside needs to be 5x5. Yeah. Let's see. Where is this mess up? Where did I do this wrong? Is it this side? What side? I wish I had some shears for this, but I really don't. That's okay. We'll break them manually. It's okay. It's okay. But oh wait, you don't need to break that side. No.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. You're good. I think it just needs to go out like right here, and then right there. So
yeah, there we go.
Houseman placement right there. We're also gonna build one over along this side. I'm thinking right here, the middle of the house. This will make it much easier, is mapping out where the actual middle is gonna be because it's 2 out from the middle. Dun, dun, dun. Do, do, do. Place, place, place. That's gonna be the second one, right?
Okay.
So then that's 2 spawner houses, boom, bam. And I think since the pathway is gonna be headed over this way and towards this bigger house right here, and your house is right here that needs to be connected, I think we can make a house right here. So this will be the doorway. We'll place some of these out. They're gonna all look, for these smaller spawner houses, they're gonna all look relatively the same. But the nicer looking houses will be like our utility houses. So like, servant houses and all that fun jazz. Whatever houses we may be, the fisherman's hut is gonna have a different like look to it. But for the most part, all the spawner houses are gonna look the same. So you know when you're walking up to them, it is most certainly gonna be a spawner house. So we have 3 placed down right there. And I kind of want to do one right next to this guy. So we'll do the middle of the house is right here, I think. Go out. Place those down. But Communic, what have you been doing now that you're not playing at D-Boss?
I've mostly just been fishing, if I'm being honest.
It's
I've
fun,
been doing
right?
Yeah, it is very, very relaxing for sure. I've also been doing a little bit of the herbalism grind, not too much though. And I've also been doing a lot of mining. Whenever Super Breaker is off cooldown, I'll pretty much always just go straight to the ore generator and just break as many blocks as I can.
One of my least favorite things is mining on the server. I really don't like sitting at the generator. I can stand slaying mobs for a little bit, but mining, oh man, I don't know. I can't get into the groove of things. I really can't. It's weird. It's wacko.
Yeah, I definitely only really do it whenever Super Breaker is up because it just feels so worth it.
It's
when
satisfying
it's up.
when it's that fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so, and I think we got 5 houses placed down. I have a rough idea of where the paths are going to go. I am going to grab some materials and we're gonna segue into me doing fast forwarding through placing down these houses and seeing how they'll turn out with maybe conversation here or there. Who knows? We'll see. I really want to get these houses placed down. And I do really think watching people build is satisfying. So hopefully you guys don't mind. But I will be right back. Okay, so far we have built down 2 houses, and I'm just gonna extend my pathway out here just so we can connect these two. I'm pretty happy with how they're looking. This first house that I made, I did end up switching the roof from stone brick to oak because I really just did not like my block choice for that one. And then this house was inspired from that house back there. So I'm relatively, like, it looks okay. I think I'm gonna add in some dark oak aspects, like maybe a dark oak stairs right here, just like how I have these ones. I don't know if it'll look out of place. We'll see. But for now, we're just gonna get these underway, our little pathways, and then the pathway is gonna go out over here, and then we're gonna just walk down here. So I will decorate the insides of the houses once I'm done. I don't really know what spawners are going in which ones just yet, but we have 3 more houses to do. We might even just do 2. It really just depends on what I have creativity wise today. I do think for now I will extend the pathway down over here. We're gonna bring it all the way to Comedic's house right here. Give him a little path to walk along. It's cute, it's cute. It does need to be expanded a little more. And then I do also know that this is also gonna go down over here by these doors as well. Right there, that looks good. Those pathways look good. And then in this like little Y area, I think adding some plants or trees or something to make the place feel a little more like creatures actually live here would be really nice, adding them in between all the houses along with that little Y right there. We also need to add the pathway down over here by my big storage house and connect it over to this one right there. And then it's gonna go all the way. And the storage house has its own path, so I'm gonna keep it pretty plain like that. But as far as the path goes, I'm relatively happy with how this looks. I do plan on making it better in the future, maybe doing some things off camera, making it just look a tiny bit more natural, tiny bit more accomplishing our goal. As far as layout goes, this looks pretty good to me. I'm relatively happy. We're gonna hop right back into building away with these houses and hopefully getting them finished.
2 hours later.
Now that we've finished up building up all the houses, I actually went around off camera and decorated the inside of the houses. So how it happens is for this village, we got our tier 1 through 7 spawner areas, and you can see I've already placed the spawners in. Biggest issue is some of the mobs aren't actually going inside the house. But that's okay. That's okay. They can hang out. They can live amongst the village. The only spawners that I don't have placed are the tier 7 spawners, so I left that floor plain. But me and Comedic decorated the floors on the inside to match which spawners we're placing in. Like Enderman might have a purple floor. Wither Skeleton has their head set right there. We got witches, skeletons, rabbits, and pigs. Right now, we're currently working on grinding out our rabbits. We're not too far along in upgrading those spawners, but that's okay. We'll eventually get there. And then something that I've noticed was all this negative space as I was going around and doing that. So what I'm gonna do right now is just plant some trees. How do you think that's looking so far?
I think that's looking pretty good. It's giving it a bit more life, you know, to the little village that we got going on. I think it looks pretty nice. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I definitely do want it to feel lively and that, like, you know, people actually live here because they do. Oops, I just planted some flowers. That's okay though. What are your, like, hopes for our island? What are you hoping to achieve?
Honestly, I mostly want to get done with a lot of the masteries. I want to fill in all of this space that we got going on over here. Don't know what exactly what, but maybe like natural terrain, like you mentioned earlier, like hills, mountains, maybe more water sources. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe more buildings as well. We'll see how it goes later on, but
it's just
definitely
so
want to get done with the
hard
masteries.
to find creativity to build. Like I just don't got it in me. I was gonna place down some more flowers, but so far, let's do a walkthrough, shall we? You want to come down here and do a walkthrough of the little village that we have going on so far?
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready.
All right, let's go. There's our piggies. They got the best house because they have the double windows. You can see right into their souls with that one. We got our little rabbits. The witches are hanging out on the roof, but they know magic, so they're allowed to be up there. That's okay. Our skeletons are just hanging out in there. I didn't know, like, this is the best I could do for the skeleton's face.
I think it looks good.
It looks so derpy. I think they all kind of look derpy, though. Go over here. Beautiful witches. They're on the roof. We don't even have that many spawners. Wither skeletons are hanging out outside, saying hello to its neighbors. Very nice. They have the same exact one except for black because they're basically skeletons. And then over here, endermites, looking cute, looking cozy. I do like the endermites. I don't know, they're so small, they're so cute. We're gonna kill them off though. Goodbye, endermites. And then we have your servant house right here, or your home. I don't know what your plans are for this one, but she's got her own pathway. Oh.
Let's go.
And then tier 7, which unfortunately we don't have any tier 7 spawners. Sad. Sad.
We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually.
I'm pretty happy with how this is looking, and like I can already tell from looking at it from above, which most people won't be looking at from up here. But as we expand further along, it's just going to be a whole bunch of houses. I do want to switch up the variety. I did find it really hard to continue building the same type of houses with the same materials. Like, I was able to do it fast, but just finding that variety of materials so they don't all look exactly the same was a little difficult. But this stuff is going to be like expanded everywhere. I want a full-on village. And I think adding, like, I don't know, we'll definitely have a lot of cosmetic type buildings as well as utility buildings. Like, I want to go over here and build maybe a barn or a farmhouse over by our actual farmland. And
that could be really cool.
Yeah, this farmland, we're supposed to expand. We haven't done it just yet. We just simply have not had time. Of course, we're going to add a little fisherman's hut over here. Add more decorations. We are definitely going to expand outward more. And I think in this area, I'm going to add the most terrain. I'll probably start it over here and expand over there. But I'm simply like seeing the island grow day by day. I'm so excited to see how it's going to actually end up turning out. And I know I say that every episode, but I simply cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited too. It's looking already pretty clean, especially with all the new buildings. I don't know. I'm pretty excited for the upcoming episodes for sure.
You don't think it looks too cluttered, do you? Now I'm having second thoughts. I'm like, oh, did I make these too close together?
No, I think it's fine. I mean, villages generally are pretty close. You know, all the buildings are pretty close together. So, I don't know. I think it looks pretty nice. I don't know.
Yay!
I don't know. I think it looks nice. Also, with them all, you know, being like the same style houses, you know, like the way that they're like, you know, structured and stuff. It does kind of look nice. I might need to relocate my servant house, though. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what we're gonna do with this building here later on, though. But okay. I don't know. I like it so far. It looks pretty nice. Very cozy.
So, like, I want this to be a normal village, and then more medieval, or more of this building style over here. Like, more houses that look like this, like, over here. You could say it's, like, more of the wealthier side. I don't know. Definitely a lot more time going into their buildings and making sure everything looks very nice and aesthetically pleasing. But so far, I think we've done pretty good. And I know that most of my video was pretty much literally just fast forwarding through me building, but I am getting pretty tired. This was just, I wanted to get these spawners placed down. They've been hurting my soul sitting in my chest. So I think that is a good place to stop. We're gonna go ahead and film Comedic Humor's next Let's Play episode. And what are we doing in your episode?
I'm thinking we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with the servant house over there. Also, over at the ore generator, I kind of want to like connect these two, the ore generator and the storage area.
For sure.
I'm not too sure how we're gonna do that. and then I don't know. We'll go from there. See what else we're gonna do for the video.
I'm so excited, but we're gonna just go and hop right into that. Thank you everyone for watching, and be sure to check out Comedic Humor's Let's Play on his YouTube channel as well. Of course, all the information on how to join the server will be in the description, along with his channel and my Twitch and my community, so make sure to check it out. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye!
Bye!